If you stopped your scroll to watch this video right now, then you're probably like me. Yeah, so let me ask you a question. Do you usually start the week on Mondays feeling super motivated to create, only to feel totally flat and exhausted by Wednesday? Do you feel like you have to be one of those super loud dancing, shouting people online just to be noticed? Well, yeah, me too. But the truth is, as quiet, thoughtful creators like ourselves, the internet feels like a very loud party we don't want to attend. And trying to keep up with the shouty guys is actually why you burn out so fast. But what if I told you your quiet nature is actually your secret weapon for making money? If you want to hear more about that, then keep watching. Now, when I first started content creation on social media, especially on Instagram, my biggest fear, like I hadn't the fear of failing. My biggest fear wasn't failing at all. It was having to be on all the time. I was used to seeing a lot of these business coaches shouting and telling people you have to be loud to sell your market. You don't have to be shy. You can't be quiet. And I'm like, God, this is not me. I am not the loud type. Can't I sell without having to shout and dance on social media, So usually I'd film one 15 minutes video or several short videos, and I will need like 3 days just to recover. Okay. So I was wasting my best energy trying to perform instead of trying to teach. And that was what broke my system. Now, especially for us running small businesses, maybe you're thinking, I just need to help people and pay the bills. Like, I don't want to become a celebrity. I don't need to be like, I don't want the whole world to know me. I just need people to buy my products well enough for me to be able to pay my bills and, make some profits that is enough for me and my family, right? I hear you. I know that. So today we're fixing that. I'm going to help you build a content workflow that respects your need for peace, but still makes you money. Okay, first things first, you need an energy shield. And what do I mean by that? The biggest energy drainer is starting and stopping. Now imagine you're making soup, right? You're making a big pot of soup and then you turn it off. You don't want to be turning off your gas and turning it on at intervals, right? No, because you're going to start each time for it to boil up again. It wastes the heat and of course it's going to waste your time. So what is that one trick that you have to do? It's what I call the block party. You have to batch create. So we're going to dedicate one full day every 2 weeks or every week or once a week, maybe a Sunday afternoon when things are quiet. For example, I'm shooting this video on a Sunday right now, and this is not the only content I'm shooting today. I'm batch creating all my content for the next coming weeks, of maybe for like 1 or 2 weeks, and I'm going to spend the rest of the week just editing and posting. I don't have to be here anymore talking to the camera. So you film everything you need, all your intros, all your short clips, all your main videos, then you disappear. So for the next 2 weeks, your job would be to edit your videos, writing captions and replying comments, all the things you can do in your pajamas alone, in the comfort of your room with your cup of tea. Okay, so you've done the work, you've banked the work, your energy is protected. You don't have to be shooting every single day. Now, rule number 2 is the control script. Introverts love control. We are introverts. We love to be in control. We love to know that we can handle this thing. We don't like our lives to be out there, out of control, right? So we are taking control back from the camera. We don't have to be subjected to, sitting in front of the camera and doing all these things when we don't want to. So this is about planning what you say so you don't panic or freeze. Now here's the 1-minute rule I use, okay? You only need to script the first few minutes of your video. That's the hook, right? And the last minute, that's the call to action. So the middle part, you just want to write down your main points and speak from your heart. So it works. Sometimes I do full scripts. Sometimes I script just the first part and the last part, and the rest of it, I just glance at my notes and I say what I have to say from my heart, right? This stops you from sounding like a robot and prevents you from forgetting your main. Now, another thing you can do is to use the power of demonstration. The power of demonstration. If you're teaching a strategy, just like I do, show your screen, or you can use graphics to illustrate some things on some points, right? So do a screen share tutorial. Your knowledge is the star, not your face. It's not your tired face. People can tell when your energy is low. Okay. So you don't want people to see, if you don't want people to see your face a lot in the video, you can do a shared screen tutorial. You can use graphics to illustrate whatever it is you're teaching. So this is high value, low effort content, and it works like magic. Now the third rule is what I call the deep focus community. So quality over noise every single day. So stop trying to engage with everyone. You can't do it, and it's going to wear you out. You can't engage with everybody everywhere. So it's just too much noise going on. We want a deep focused community, people who truly get your value, people who understand, who can relate with your content, not just every single person. You can't be engaging everywhere. If it's not valuable to you, then you're wasting your energy on those. Here's what you should do instead. Instead of constantly replying to every new post with a short comment, which can be draining, schedule like 15 to 20 minutes every day to give one deep, thoughtful answer to complex questions in your comment section. Now, this one thoughtful reply can build more trust than 100 emojis. You're just replying with emojis, no heart. I once saw under the comment section of one movie, I can't remember the name right now, but I was reading comment sections as I always do, and I saw someone who deeply, expressed their feeling, how the movie made them feel. They shared a very personal story, and the only thing the channel, the handler could post, the only reply the handler could post could reply her was, "Thanks for watching." Are you kidding me? So you can see, your audience can actually tell when you're not flowing with them. So it's better for you to just schedule a time that will be convenient for you, where your energy is up and you can answer deep questions with meaningful answers. Then the next thing you need to do is to use your deep focus energy to write quick captions, emails, or blog posts. Someone like me, I'm very good at writing. So things that I cannot shoot in a video, I can express them in writing, and that's just me. So you want to spend more time investing in written content if that's a better way for you to communicate with your audience. These are silent, powerful ways to sell and teach, okay? And they respect your need for quiet work. The next one is, please don't feel guilty for skipping live. If you cannot handle live videos, then please just skip it. It's not by force, okay? Don't feel bad for avoiding live videos. If you're going to do it, tell your audience, okay, I only go live once a week or once a month. But whenever I do, I bring my A game, and they're expecting you. They are looking forward to it, rather than just going live every day when you know you're not up to it. So to you, my fellow introvert creator or small business owner, see, your quiet nature is not a problem. It's not something that needs fixing, okay? It's a gift that allows you to think deeper, to create better solutions, and to build a more honest brand. The internet doesn't care or doesn't need more noise, dancing and shouting. The people that are doing it, they're doing great. What the internet needs is more value, and that's what we, the quiet creators, do best. So now, which of these 3 rules that I gave are you going to use this week? Tell me in the comments. I want to celebrate your quiet victories. And if this video gave you a creative soul permission to breathe, please like and subscribe. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!